France is one of the most visited places on the planet, and you better believe that it lives up to every bit of the hype. This famous country has been at the cultural heart of Western Europe for millennia, and you can see signs of its complex and fascinating past all over the place. Take a look at top 10 places to visit in France. Loire Valley. Often referred to as the Garden of France, the Loire Valley was once the stomping ground of French royalty and nobility. Today, however, it is one of the most iconic places to visit in France and open to all. This is owing to its 300 elaborate chateaux, some of which date back as far as the 9th century. Unsurprisingly, many of these have been listed as UNESCO World Heritage Sites. And while all of them are beautifully maintained and come with their own story, some are more revered than others. With its stunning French architecture and surrounding deer-filled park, Château of Chambord, for instance, is considered to be one of the most beautiful in the valley. The Château de Chenonceau, meanwhile, is revered for its unique mix of Gothic and Renaissance architecture, which hovers over the Cher River. And the fairy tale-like Château de Sully-sur-Loire, which has played host to several famous historical figures including Joan of Arc and Louis XVIII, offers a more medieval beauty. Bordeaux. The capital of the Gironde department in the Aquitaine region of southwestern France, Bordeaux is widely esteemed as one of the world's largest wine-producing regions, generating more than 800 million bottles of prestigious wine brands annually. Built upon the river Garonne, just half an hour inland of the Atlantic Ocean, Bordeaux is a major port city stuffed with fine architecture, historic sites, and a world-class arts and culture scene, all topped off with a relaxed atmosphere. Bordeaux's city centre, known as the Pedestrian Zone, features more than 350 historic structures and landmarks that include medieval churches, a Roman amphitheatre, and charming old bridges such as the Pont de Pierre. The city also features several beautiful plazas, of which the Place de la Bourse is the most stunning with its mirror-like effect. Bordeaux's well-developed waterfront presents several quays where tourists can shop among vibrant markets and designer outlet shops, dine in lovely restaurants, or simply relax while admiring the magnificent views of the river. Before proceeding further, please subscribe to the channel and click on the notification icon so you would get notified when we upload the next video. Luberon. If you want to mingle with the hoi polloi of French society in the south of France, the Luberon is the place to do it. It's a haven for French society as well as American and British visitors who come during the summer months to experience charming villages. This region in central Provence took off as a tourist destination after Peter Mayle published his books about life in Provence. With its lush forests, fields of lavender, farmers' markets, and colorfully painted houses, you'll soon see why the Luberon is such a tourist magnet. A great souvenir is pottery from the village of Opé-de-le-Vieux that still maintains its Middle Ages ambiance. Marseille, one of Europe's oldest cities and France's second-largest city, Marseille is a major Mediterranean seaport located off the southeast coast of France. Boasting an idyllic climate, Roman ruins, medieval architecture, and distinguished cultural venues, Marseille is also a working city with several universities and industries. At the core of Marseille is its old port, Vieux-Port. Dominated by two historic forts, this bustling harbor is lined with waterfront cafes, shops, and bars. At the end of the harbor is the Quai des Belges, where visitors can view luxury yachts, ferry boats, and fishermen auctioning off their catch at the daily fish market. One of Marseille's best natural attractions, the Calanques are a series of small inlets with astonishing blue water and majestic limestone cliffs. Marseille is a thriving regional center of arts and culture with numerous museums, art galleries, and historic buildings like La Vieille Charité. The city also hosts a large concentration of opera houses and theaters such as Theatre Toursky. Lyon, located in east-central France, Lyon is the capital of the Rhône department in the Rhône-Alpes region. Boasting a long history, Lyon today is the third-largest city in France, known for its historic architecture, gastronomy, and vibrant cultural scene. Lyon is comprised of 9 arrondissements and various neighborhoods. Each district offers its own share of interesting treasures. For example, Presqu'île is the heart of the city with its restaurants, bars, and clubs, while Croix-Rousse is known for its hundreds of hidden passageways known as traboulets. Fourvière is the place to go to see Roman ruins and Gothic churches, and Bordeaux is the wealthy district containing the beautiful Tête d'Or Park. Vieux-Lyon is the historic center featuring narrow cobblestone streets, Renaissance architecture, and landmarks like St. Jean Cathedral with its astronomical clock. Many souvenir shops and restaurants are found within this area. While Lyon frequently illuminates its major monuments year-round, the Festival of Lights is an important annual event, attracting more than 4 million people to the various celebrations of candle lightings and professional sound and light shows. Strasbourg. Strasbourg is the point where France and Germany mesh together in perfect harmony. Situated right on the border of the two countries, Strasbourg is the capital city of the Alsace region. Strasbourg serves as the seat of the European Parliament and numerous other important European institutions, such as the European Court of Human Rights and the Council of Europe. The city's historic center, Grande Ile, is a must-visit. Here, among a blend of both French and German architecture with signs in both languages, the center offers many museums and striking attractions, such as the stunning Gothic cathedral, which features pink sandstone, intricate carvings, and a 300-year-old working astrological clock. One of Strasbourg's most picturesque neighborhoods, La Petite France, is another of the city's tourist magnets. This riverfront area is characterized by its cobblestone streets, cozy cafes, and half-timbered townhomes bedecked with window boxes of colorful flowers. The arts and culture scene in Strasbourg is rife with renowned theaters like l'Opéra National du Rennes and the Théâtre National de Strasbourg, as well as notable art galleries and museums such as Musée des Beaux-Arts and Musée Alsacien. Great beer, wine, and delectable cuisine feature flavors from both France and Germany. Dordogne. Unless you have weeks or months to spend in the scenic Dordogne region of southwestern France, you're going to pick and choose the things you want to see. There is just so much to see and do here, beginning with picture postcard villages and chateaux, including the well-preserved Château de Baynac, a hilltop castle. The scenery is pretty awesome too, with the Dordogne River running through it. The Dordogne also has some of the best prehistoric cave art in France. The walls of Lascaux feature mainly animals. Unfortunately, they're closed to the public now, but a replica is a must-see. French Riviera. Located on the French coast of the Mediterranean Sea, the French Riviera, Côte d'Azur, is the playground for the rich, famous, and hordes of tourists. There is no official boundary, but it is usually considered to extend from the Italian border in the east to Saint-Tropez, Hyères, Toulon, or Cassis in the west. Although the Riviera is famous for the glamour of Saint-Tropez, Monaco, or the Cannes Film Festival, there are many other less well-known destinations, such as the perched villages of Aizé and Saint-Paul-de-Vence, and the perfumeries of Grasse, to name a few. The Riviera has been the inspiration for many well-known artists such as Picasso, and many of their works are on display in local museums and art galleries. Paris. Attracting more than 45 million visitors annually, Paris is the world's most popular tourist destination. Dubbed various nicknames like the City of Lights, City of Love, and Capital of Fashion, Paris is the capital of France, known for its romantic ambiance, gastronomy, fashion, and art. While Paris is comprised of 20 districts called arrondissements, featuring their own distinct character and attractions, the city is well known for its iconic landmarks like the Eiffel Tower, Arc de Triomphe, Versailles Palace, Sacre-Coeur, and Notre Dame Cathedral. Paris is also home to some of the world's finest museums that include the Louvre Museum and Musée d'Orsay. What's more, Paris boasts magnificent gardens, such as the Luxembourg Gardens. Called the capital of fashion, Paris is home to some of the world's finest designer names, including Yves Saint Laurent, Lancôme, L'Oréal, and Christian Dior. The city's shopping scene ranges from shopping centers to open-air markets, boutiques, and flea markets. Mont Saint-Michel. Rising up from the midst of vast mudflats and some of Europe's most powerful tidal waves is the rocky island of Mont Saint-Michel, located off France's northwestern coast in Normandy. The tidal island is one of the most popular places to visit in France for its construction of medieval structures, built as if stacked upon one another and crowned with the star attraction, the Abbey of Mont Saint-Michel. The awe-inspiring abbey was built by devoted monks in 708 AD, after the Bishop of Avranches was allegedly visited by the Archangel Michael. So, when you're planning your next trip to this beautiful country, do let us know in comments. Also, if you enjoyed watching the video, please hit a like button. Subscribe to the channel for more videos like these. Thanks for watching.